What? What's happening? Stone Cologne 316 here. What? What's happening, guys? Happy Friday. We did it. Last day of the week. Complete my first full week of work back. Yeah. I'm ready, man. This week flew by, didn't it? What? It flew by, man. It's been a solid week, man. I thought I was going to be stressed coming back to work. Not the case. So I had a lot of time off, so I had a lot of, time to recharge and reflect, and, now we're back. So, as I mentioned earlier this week, we're going with Office Scents. I really didn't know what I wanted to wear today, because yesterday I tried to pick up my stuff, and then, the next morning it's just my nose changes overnight. I don't know if it's allergies or what. I do get allergies. I'm in northwest suburbs of Chicago. It's September. It's hot as hell. We always get that hay fever stuff. But anywho, I'm not going to rant about that. Today, so I decided to wear... I picked this up earlier this year, and I got it for pretty much nothing because I had a lot of rewards and stuff. If you have an account with FragranceBuy, if you're part of the rewards program, they give you anytime you buy something, they give you a set amount of sprays, points, sprays, points, So I didn't realize I had all these sprays from the last 2 years. And so today I'm going to wear Mont Blanc Legend Blue. This is probably one of my favorite pickups of the year. I think this is sleeper of the year. I got this off FragranceBuy for $30, maybe 25 after all my points and stuff. But this went quickly to discounters, which they kind of normally do. I love it. It got a lot of attention at first, and it kind of died down. But basically, what you get from this is minty legend. Or it's almost like a designer take on Parfums de Marly Percival. It's that kind of, their take on Abercrombie & Fitch and all that stuff. And, you got Mont Blanc Legend, EDP, Spirit, and all that. This still stands on its own. This stands on its own. When this first came out, I thought it was going to be like a Sauvage meets Fierce. And even though there is Ambroxan listed in here, it doesn't smell like anything Sauvage related. But it does remind me of a less, how do I want to say it? Just a lesser quality version of Percival from Parfums de Marly. Which I have a decant of Percival, and I got a couple samples of it. I don't have a bottle of it. I have a travel bottle of Leighton, but I don't have Percival. I'm not going to need it if I have this. This does the same job as Percival. So you're going to get, out of this, you're going to get lavender, mint, sandalwood, cedar, ambroxan, and moss. Simple. On paper, it looks like a pretty simple note breakdown. But it's great. This is Office, out of the whole line, this is probably the most Office friendly scent to me. I think it's the freshest, besides Spirit being, a little salty, aquatic. I love this. I'm so glad I have it. The bottle looks really cool. It's actually see-through. It kind of reminds me of one of the special edition flankers that came out 10 years back, a Legend, which I've never smelled, but I'm researched, what all the bottles look like and stuff, and they have a lot of offerings with this line. I mean, you can do it all. You can dress it up, dress it down, with a lot of their stuff. This one, I feel like it's just perfect for the office. My wife loves this one. She loves this. She's really into the minty, fresh, woody type stuff. So yeah, I get 8 hours out of it. I wore it a couple times already. I wore like 8 hours. I got, 6 to 7 sprays. You know what? Let's add one more, the back of the neck, just because, it's sale day, and I want, I want to turn some heads. Yeah, the sprayers are. That mint up top, man. It's kind of like toothpaste mint. It's not like a mint leaf, but it's so good, man. It's so good. I'm so glad I'm wearing it today, because I almost wore something that was like a Dear Home 2020 type of thing. I don't have that, but I have stuff that smells like that. I was gonna go for something like citrusy, woody, with ISO Super and stuff like that, and I was like, you know what? This is probably, what a way to end the work week. Wear this. So yeah, this is my second favorite pickup of the year, besides Zaharoff Seraphim Blue. That's my favorite of the year. Seraphim Red, I'm supposed to be getting a sample in the mail today, so I'll probably do a shorts video on that, because I didn't blind buy a Zaharoff bottle this time. I'm not in the financial situation to, like, I could buy one. It's just like, I just don't want to right now. I do want to sample it. I heard it's a little bit close to Creed Viking, which I have a sample of and I love. But yeah, we're gonna go with Mont Blanc Legend Blue, 2024 release. Again, I feel like this is the sleeper designer release of the year. This is a sleeper. I'm happy to have it. I don't know if you guys have tried it. I didn't see any hate off of it. I think it surprised everyone, honestly. At first it kind of was just like, oh, it's another Abercrombie and Fierce take, and then, you start comparing it to Fierce and Legend EDP and Spirit. And you're like, oh, it stands on its own. It smells really good. So, Stone Cologne's about to go inside of the office and stunner some pieces of trash with their nose. What? Any wrestling fans out there? That's a whole reason why I'm calling myself Stone Cologne. Not to mention I'm bald. What? He's my favorite, man. He's the favorite my favorite all-time wrestler. I'm 36, so I grew up in the Attitude Era, and those were the days, man. Those were the days. Those were nice. But anyway, again, performance. I get 8+ hours. Projection is like really strong in the first 2 hours, I'd say. It's a great sillage. Don't wear it in front of you. Don't wear it on your chest. You're gonna go nose blind to it, because there is Ambroxan in it. But put it on like your neck, sides of your neck, or the back of your neck. You'll get, I'm telling you, it makes a difference. Because I used to spray here, like right under my chin, on my hands. It's like your nose is just shoved in it, which means you're gonna get fatigued. You're gonna go nose blind to it. Took me a lot of years to realize that, because people think like, oh, it's not beast mode, I can't smell it. Dude, your nose, you got to give your nose a break. When I had my kid, I didn't mention this before, but when I had my kid 8 weeks ago, I couldn't wear any cologne or fragrances or nothing. So it was like 3 or 4 days I wasn't wearing anything. So when we came back home from the hospital after a couple days, I put something on. I don't remember what I wore, but it smelled almost completely, not completely different, but it smelled potent. You have to give your nose a break. That's what I'm saying. You give your nose a break. Test out the stuff. Don't automatically shit on it when you can't smell it. Because if you can't smell and other people around you can, that means you have a broken nose. What? You stuttered your nose too damn much. What? Anywho, it's Friday. I'm feeling good. Let me know what you're wearing. Do you guys have this? Have you tried it? actually sampled this first. Ended up getting a decant right after it released, and I was like, you know what, this is damn good. And then I found a good deal on it. So I'm sure this will be popping up at the rack stores in about a year or two, and it will probably go for like $30. Maybe not, I don't know, but I love it. I think it's best in the line, besides Legend Spirit. But and well, I like the EDP. Now I like this the best. Anyway, let me know what you're wearing. Everybody be safe, be well, have a good weekend, and you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, what? And that's the bottom line, what? Because Stone Cologne said so. Take care, guys. Have a good one.